Happy hump day, everybody. Hold on, let me pull up my chat here. Hey, Jeannie. Hello, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Irene, hello. Jean, hello. Mystical, hello. Patricia, hello. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, all the good stuff. Diamond Girl, hello. Starry Night, huh? Pretty in Pink, hello. Donna, hello. Jackie, hello. Courtney, hello. Princess, hello. Tiffany, hello. And yes, if I called your name, you will be added. Mary Jane, hello. Let's just let it fill up and I will start. Are y'all ready for Christmas? I almost said Thanksgiving. It'll be Thanksgiving again before we know it. Oh, hold on. I don't know that name. Let me see. Ren, RWEN. I've been good. I'm a little tired. My daughter's been working double, so I've been having the baby a lot. But other than that, I'm good. And I'm not complaining because I love that little baby. Just wearing me down a little bit. How have you been? Make sure I didn't miss anybody. No. You're excited? We are not getting snow. I'm not getting snow. It's supposed to be like 80, I think, on Christmas here. I wish. I wish it was just like cold enough to where I could have a fire. That's all I want. But it's not gonna be. Okay, so we have 8 spots. Your fam is coming, that's good. I don't have much family, so it's just me and my kids. It would be nice, The only years we get snow really is the year that we get hurricanes, so we didn't have one this year. Nothing wrong with hoping, that's right. Some wild cold front coming for all of us. Eight spots. And then I just found out my grandson has off after Christmas Eve all the way until next year. So, okay, I don't know that name either. Nirvana. Actually, I know the name, I just don't recognize it. And hello, welcome. 7 spots now. Everything's good. Everything. What's good with you? Seven spots. I will say there's kind of a weird energy roaming around. I feel, I don't know what it is, but I sense something. Can't tell if it's like a personal gut urge or something else. Hold on. You used to go by D-Roy too some years ago. Well, welcome back. I appreciate you returning. I don't know. Honestly, there's good and bad and there's bad and good, so it kind of is like that yin yang thing. I don't really feel it either way leaning. It's just kind of a middle thing. mm, it's almost like a knot right here, and then like I keep having to catch my breath. Hey Ari. All right, 6 spots. Nana, 5 spots. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Maybe it's like an unsettled feeling. Almost you can't like I can't tell if it's an excited or it's like I don't know, like an anticipation. Like I said, I can't tell if it's like a personal feeling or if it's like just a collective. Probably a collective. Oh, we're going to war. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Why are we going to war with Venezuela of all people? That's what I want to know. Ari been working and paying her bills in her new apartment. I don't know. I wish we could, for sure. And even if we don't get along, at least find some middle ground to like find peace with. Thank you, Patricia. I got you first, babe. Let me let it fill up and I got you. It's because the rich want to stay rich. Saran, hello. All right, 4 spots. Greed. Rosie, hello. I got you. All right, we got 3 more. I know, right? She's growing up. And if y'all are here, please hit the like button. I love the love. And thank you, Rosie. I guess they all grow up sometime, right? I gotta grow up sometime. I agree. Change starts with us. I think if we change, the view of the world changes. Is that Jack? Welcome. Or is it Jackie? I can't tell. And glasses again. Jackie. Alright, Jackie, I got you. And thank you for liking. Virgo, got you. Alright, one more. I will put you on the list, boo, but you gotta save it until I get to, okay? Just hold your questions. Okay, I'm gonna start just because one is not gonna kill me. Alright. What do you need to know in general? Finances and love. Alright, Patricia, are you here? I want to make sure you're here before I start reading. She was on the list earlier. I didn't add her, I guess. I also like Man in the Mirror. It says a lot. I don't have Jackie. Oh, maybe I do. Never mind. Alright, y'all got me. Alright, 2 spots. Anyways, I'm going to start with Patricia. I got you, boo. Are you ready? Let's do this. What does she need to know for her greatest and highest good? Damn. Alright. Damn. Okay. The song that's playing right now is close enough to perfect for me. Okay. You might be seeing 888 a lot lately. I've got an 8 at the beginning, 8 of swords. I got an 8 of wands at the end. And then I've got an 8 of cups at the bottom. So, a lot to do with 8s. And 8s is that infinity loop, right? You can either get stuck in loops or you can get free of things. So what I'm getting is like your energy is walking away and disconnecting from possibly not seeing things from your own perspective. Maybe you've been trapped in a loop of letting others decide like, hey, this is what's best for you. Maybe just a conditioning feeling. Because I feel like you kind of feel stuck right now. But you're not going to be stuck long, babe. The more that you can disconnect from getting stuck in your thoughts, and it's 20:02 on my clock. 2s could be significant too. As soon as you can stop letting your thoughts run the show, you're going to start to embody certain blessings, I feel. I've got the 4 of wands, 10 of cups, lovers, 8 of wands coming in quickly. But it's saying like right now you don't see it because maybe your idea of something, I don't know, like you overthink it too much. Maybe it could be a lot simpler. Either that or you're about to have clarity over something that possibly like keeps you up at night, keeps you stuck in like your head, like when is it going to change? I'm never going to get out of here. I just feel you feeling kind of stuck. But I feel you getting free of this very soon. There's a lot of security, stability, but also love here. You're manifesting this. The Magician. The power is in your hands, basically. Like they were saying earlier, if you want change, you've got to be the change, right? And so the more that you can find peace just with you, the more that you'll move forward in this beautiful energy that's coming. Okay. I feel like a return of something is going to end up being kind of magical, mystical. I think you feel it's coming. I got the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Chariot at the bottom, Six of Swords. Like, you're moving quick. So this could be like an unexpected encounter. This could be somebody realizing that they missed an opportunity with you and coming back around. That could be what that circle is like something is about to come full circle. That maybe you at one time thought would never happen. And I can understand that, because there was some people in this world that I just said they would never change. Never. There was no possibility. And things came full circle. And I will never say that again. I think everybody has the chance to change. But whatever this energy is, it's powerful. It's beautiful. Stop focusing on what you can't see. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you overthink things, and that's what's kind of keeping you from seeing all this beautiful stuff that's trying to come in. Because even in the Four of Cups, she's got a rainbow and sunshine behind her, but she's so focused on what didn't work, right? That it keeps her in a place of not seeing the real, not seeing the beautiful things. But I definitely feel for love. I feel like you intuitively even know this. It's just your thoughts get too much. Like, I know I manifested it. I know that my life is going to change. I know something beautiful is coming. But because I don't see it with my eyes, it's not happening. Right? And the more that you can just speak it, speak it, speak it. I'm magical. I'm mystical. I can attract anything. I'm a magnet for love. I'm a magnet for money. I'm a magnet for abundance. And live by that. And know that everything is working in your favor. The more you can do that, the more that you're going to experience this. And I also feel this is that person too. Maybe they were stuck in a loop of like trauma, giving all the reasons why they couldn't instead of just saying I can. But it's very beautiful. Four of Wands came out twice. Ten of Cups, Lovers, Eight of Wands. You're headed towards greatness. But you've got to get ready for it, right? You've got to accept it already. You got to open your arms up and be like, okay, I'm ready. Give it to me. Give it all to me. Because it's here. And I don't think it's going to be very long before you're coming back and telling me my whole life changed. In like the blink of an eye. Very unexpected. So, that's what I got for you, boo. And thank you for your donation. I think it was Burton. Let me see. No. Open up to it, yeah. Hey, Jason. Sorry. I didn't see you. Kaiser, thank you for your 2 donations. Let me shuffle these back in. You're welcome. I'm so excited to hear all about it, but those 8s are all on you, girl. Just like my wrist here. I got 888, but it's also got 333 in it because I was going through a period of building, and I was going through a period of connecting the dots and embracing the divinity that we hold. All right, babe, hold on one second. What's Erica's current thoughts and feelings after seeing you today? Okay. Let's use the shiny deck. Let's see. She wants it all. She wants it all. All of it. Oh, okay. I think I've said this before, but it's almost like, as much as she wants this, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, she wants you to like chase her. She wants you to go after her. But she's stressed out because she's like, is he just like the rest? That's what I keep hearing. Is he just like the rest of them? She might have dealt with like a narcissist in the past, or somebody that just was very emotionally unavailable. And it's because she doesn't know you well enough yet. She doesn't get you. So it stresses her out that she wants you so bad. Because she's like, every time I get this feeling, it turns out poorly. And she kind of keeps to herself now because she's been through Ten of Swords. She's been through the dark. Just, you know, it's almost like she picks apart your conversations with her, or she picks apart like the words you say and tries to attach them to something else. She hopes for things to be different. I get that. But she thinks about you all the time, and it kind of makes her a little like off-centered. She doesn't trust herself more than anything, from what I can see. She just got out of a really bad toxic cycle, from what I can see. The Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. And it's almost like her fear is telling her, this is going to be too much. It's too much. I can't handle this. I can't do this. Like, I want to. Three of Pentacles, I want to build something. But is it going to be able to be more? And it's almost like she's thinking too far ahead. She's not thinking about, like, the current. Like, as much as she wants to, she talks herself out of it. And it could be like a protective mechanism. You could be seeing a lot of tens lately. But I feel like she's been through a lot of men that just took from her and wanted more than they took advantage of her kindness. And she could be at the end of that, you know what I mean? So a lot of times when you've gone through so much, it's hard to trust that somebody else won't do it, you know? And I feel like right now she's protecting her heart, but at the same time she really wants this to happen. And she's kind of like, the more that I talk to him, the more that I see him, the more that he's around me, the more that I get the feeling intensely like I can't stop thinking about him. Maybe she has some kind of codependency too, to where she doesn't know how to talk herself off the ledge. You know what I mean? Like, she attaches the things too much. So I will be careful of that. But I don't know. She wants you, but she's scared of you. And I mean, you say you won't hurt her. That's not for me to decide. That's, you know, the thing is, if you lose everything you don't go after, you're always gonna lose if you don't try. So do some encouraging and be like, you can't win if you don't play the game, boo. You gotta play. But she might just be in a healing, you know, she needs a little bit of healing to understand that. I'd say take it slow with her. Don't push it. But she wants you to chase her. And that's unfortunate because I mean, I get it. Like, men should be the ones to not chase, but to pursue. I don't know. And I hope that helps. Oh, Andre, so you missed it, boo. Well, I'll be back on Friday, Sunday, Wednesday. I'll even be on Christmas Eve. All right, babe. What's your next question? Yes, baby. You donated for Tulip. And then you also, I think, have a free list. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Must be a long one. um, you just gotta pay attention. They'll post it and I'll say it. You just gotta wait till it's your turn. All right, Kaiser, we need your second question, boo. Oh, he posted it already? Hold on. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. Is she a gold digger looking for financial stability? Let's see. Sorry, sometimes I don't have it on live chat, so I miss things. YouTube filters it. Well, let's see. No. She doesn't want anything from you. She's the type of woman that says if she wants it, she has it. Normally she's the one that gets taken advantage of. She probably has dealt with gold diggers in the past, and kind of what she's saying is it'll be a give and receive with her. Two of cups, six of coins, eight of coins. Like if she does for herself, she doesn't need anything from anybody else from what I can see. I don't feel like she would, if it does get to that place, I don't think she would be the one to take advantage. She shows me Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords. She's been there. She's done that. No. She got it for herself. The energies. The way that I'm seeing it is like, you better get that out of your head right now, because that's not me. And if you think I'm like that, then you need to look again. Yeah, it's all sixes, so it's all equal give and take. Three sixes. Um, we have the Six of Pentacles twice, the Six of Swords twice. It's gonna be very equal with her. And the Two of Cups, like, if y'all were to be together, it'd be because she's already had a heartbreak of somebody taking money from her, and maybe she's rebuilding herself after a time of somebody taking from her, taking advantage of her kindness. But no, she definitely is not the type that's gonna dig for your gold, baby. But that's what I got. She said, I just finally figured out what you should say. It's a little controversial, but hey, it's the truth. Like, I will always tell you the truth. Sometimes I wear it on my shirt. But sometimes don't get offended either, because some of my shirts are like, you know, not meant for y'all. But at the same time, it's cute, right? Alright, Jeannie, your turn. And thank you, Kaiser. I appreciate your love and support. Alright. Okay, will the settlement provide what you're looking for? And if y'all hear water running, it's because everybody likes to take a shower during my lives. Aw, thank you. Okay. It feels like you might come against some kind of situation where you have to be strong. You have to, like, fight for it. 2020 on my clock right now. Um, I got Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. It will all work out in your favor, but there might be some blockages at first. There might be some, like, hoops you gotta jump through to get it. Um, just like stay strong is what it's saying. You will get what you're asking for, but like I said, there might be some hoops you gotta go through first. But that's what I got for you, love. All right, hello. You're welcome. I always wish you the best, babe. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate your love. You'll go after hello. Yeah, definitely fight. Anything exciting happening Christmas week? Let's see. It's Christmas. Let's see. The cards are flying today. This kind of gives me, like, it's all in what you make it out to be and the perspective that you take of it, right? I don't feel there's a lot of excitement. I don't feel like it's gonna be like this huge thing. Um, I do feel that it's kind of saying if you can just enjoy the present moment, it will be great. right? But if you focus on what you're not getting, the things that aren't working out, it kind of blocks the beautifulness of it all, right? Um, Sometimes without like even thinking about it, we attach to the small things that don't even really matter in the long run, and it distracts us from what we could be enjoying in the moment. Like, I feel like you could have a lot of fun during this time. I feel like it's going to be exciting, but it's it's almost like you have an expectation for it, and if it doesn't happen that way, it's like you get disappointed, or you feel like, damn, can't do nothing right. But it's all okay. So just think of that. It's all in your perspective. I do feel you will receive a conversation from somebody that's trying to, I don't know, it feels like a sneaky energy that's trying to maybe even make you change your mood. Like, because they're negative, they're trying to put you in a negative mind space, and spirits kind of like just block it. Like, let them be ugly all by themselves. Be more happy, because you kill them with kindness more than you, or what is it like? Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Kill them with kindness. Period. All right, Jason, your turn, love. Will you get the money back from PayPal? Let's see. I'm using the beautiful deck you got me, I think, last year. When was it, last year or the year before or something? Alright. Will you get your money back? Okay. Okay. I'm kind of getting... You will get your money back, but you're gonna have to be very honest. I kind of feel like you're gonna have to press some sort of charge, or some sort of like fraudulent statement. You know what I mean? And maybe that's hard for you because it may reflect poorly onto others. You're going to have to be very clear and direct. And not just with PayPal, but with whoever it was that, fraudulently took the money. You're going to have to fight for it. Because if you wait for it to come from whoever the person was that the encounter happened from, you're going to be waiting. And Spirit said, okay, anyways, I got the King of Swords, the Empress, the Magician, the Chariot, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So if you wait for whoever it was, you're gonna be waiting a while. So you're gonna have to go directly to like PayPal or your bank and make some kind of like statement about things being done almost like fraudulently or whatever. Let me clarify it. Okay. The Moon, the Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I think you will get the money back, but like I said, you're gonna have to make like a clear and direct like cut to either that account that was attached to this or something like that. You're gonna have to say something about there was something, the Moon, there was something hidden, there was something you weren't aware of. You'll be victorious, though it might take a while to get it back, but it sucks. But yeah, I think you'll get it. You got to put yourself first. You've got to set very healthy boundaries in regards to this for yourself, not thinking about like everybody else involved or it, whatever. Because but yeah, I understand how difficult it is, especially if like you don't want it to reflect badly onto someone or whatever. I feel a lot of tight energy around this for some reason. Yeah, I feel the hesitation, but if you want the money, you're gonna have to do something. What's coming towards you? LT Spiritual. And thank you, Jason, for your donation. I appreciate you, love. And I wish you the best. I hope you get all your money back. I feel like ready, set, go. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so I got the Hangman, and the Hangman's like, okay, I'm getting ready. Three of Wands. You see it. You know they're about to say it. And then Eight of Wands, go. And I don't know what this is about, but it's ready, set, go. You're aligning to something. Like, get ready. Because things are about to pop off. And I think it's positive. I don't think it's negative at all. Ready, set, go. Where are you at? Are you ready? Are you set? Are you in go mode? All right, Irene. Not right now. In the future, possibly. But right now, TiVo is all about TiVo. He's in the nines. Khaleesi, get away from the camera. Go. Get. So he's in the nines. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Like the nines that you don't want to be in. So maybe he's embracing this year to really collect himself. Because we do have the Emperor. So right now he might have to be a little selfish. Right now he might have a lot of work to do, if that be internally or whatever. I feel like in the future, yeah, maybe there's a chance, but for now it's still like he needs to take care of him. And that's important. We can't get to enlightenment. We can't get to the things we want if we don't start with us. So, congratulations, Tivo. I mean, that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but hey, all wins. Count all wins. What does Sagittarius think of your face? It's fire. It's fire. A lot of wands here. It's like, I could do that. I could see that. He's got some hots for you. So, he's definitely attracted to you. Physically. And I guess that's face-wise, right? Like, you're hot to him. He's like, I could do that. Oh, men are stupid sometimes. The way they say it, like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I'm sure you're a very beautiful woman, but he could do that. Just like nonchalantly, too. Just like, yeah, I could do that. All right, Patricia. You're welcome. My nose, it's just... All right, babe, what's your question? I'm glad you said that, because if not, Jean would have skipped you so quick. Will you find a new work very soon? Girl, we just read you're going to find everything real soon. Let's see. Yes. Spirit said the main problem right now is you don't know where you want to go. So think about it. Pick something. Go for it. You'll get it. It could involve travel, or it could involve like you going out of your comfort zone. Like, what are you passionate about? What do you want? Go after that thing. And you'll get it. But I feel this energy of like, I'm not sure yet. So once you've got it in mind, have faith that it's gonna happen. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Sun. It's that Eight of Swords, girl. The Eight of Swords. Like, I don't know where I want to go. What are my options? I'm so confused. I think you have plenty. You just don't know yet what it is you want. You got this. That's right. Just go for it. Yes, you will. Every last one of you is not going to be here forever. I promise you. And if you do come, you're coming to tell me all the good things that have happened. I feel it for each one of y'all. It's okay. You're getting there. This is a 9-year. You're figuring it out. Just be patient with yourself. All right, Diamond Girl General. Quit stressing. You're more abundant than you give yourself credit for. It's almost like this feels to me that maybe like a father figure or some man in your life put a lot of pressure on you. And so when it comes to doing things, you kind of get stuck with like their words in your head. So instead of believing that amazing things are coming for you, you remember all the reasons why they shouldn't come to you. You're meant for something bigger than you give yourself credit for, and so maybe work on that. I don't know if it's a father wound or just some kind of male wound. Get them out of your head, because you're meant for abundance. You're meant to claim everything that's out there, but I feel like you try to be perfect, or you have to have it perfect first or something, because of maybe the way that you were raised, or whatever. And that's not an insult to your father or to anybody else. It just feels like you get stuck in the, where am I going to go? Is it going to come? So you got to work through those shadows, because I feel like that may be one of your biggest blockages. Because when I see the moon and the judgment card, it's almost like it's something that you don't want to look at. You hide it under the moon. It's not something you talk about or even try to acknowledge. But that's probably where you need to start. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. All right. What approach will reverse any damage? Hold on. Y'all moving too fast. I gotta read this quote. What approach will reverse any damage Juliet's done? Talking fresh about you to Roberta. Okay, what's the best approach for this situation? The way to restore balance basically is like, you've got to be able to see both sides, because you got to understand that Roberta is in the middle. And so she doesn't want to hear bad things about you. She doesn't want to hear bad things about them. And if you could balance that and still have a friendship, there's a friendship to be had. But it's like, she's not going to be someone that's going to like want to hear about whatever. I mean, yeah, you might want to say at first, like, I'd rather hang out with you alone, because of whatever. But leave it at that. I wouldn't say anything bad. I would just, things always balance themselves out if you can just accept them for what they are. And just understand that that person is where they're at in life, and they may feel that it's okay to talk bad about others. Let them. And your friend will realize that eventually too, and maybe disconnect from them. So it's best to just be as, I guess, mature, and understand that some people just are not going to like you because you probably expose their shadows. And the way that they behave kind of shows, yeah, you expose their shadows by not even doing anything. So what's done in the dark will be seen. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. All right. Do they regret fumbling you? Let's see. I feel like they do have some sort of regrets, but I think it taught them a lot too. So it's kind of like they're taking the good and the bad from it. I think that they thought they could find something better, and it was kind of reversed. Like, yeah, they may have found stuff that was good, but it wasn't as good. And there's like so much that was done that there's no going back to it. But even though they regret it, they're still like thanking you for the lesson that it taught them. So and Brand New Man is playing right now, so maybe they're a brand new man now. Alright. What do your guides want you to know about your connection with Max? Okay. I definitely feel like there's some kind of contract between the two of you. Um, I'm not saying y'all wrote out a contract here in the 3D, but it kind of feels like they're part of some of the group that you incarnated with. Not to say that this person is going to be your happily ever after, but there is a sense of there is a reason why the two of you met. They're very passionate about you. Two of Cups, Sun, and the King of Wands. But I get the feeling of like this was like a destined encounter for whatever reason that is. It is kind of hard to swallow, huh? Monetic twins. I don't put labels on things. Something. Current energy with you and Johnny. Yes, Miss Unforgettable. If you're a good woman, I promise you, these men are not gonna. Or if you're a good man, women won't forget you. If you're a good woman, they're not gonna forget you. Let's see, Johnny. Okay. This man was not it for you. They were going to breadcrumb you. They were going to take from you. And I actually think Spirit is the reason why there's no communication right now. It's almost like they put it into it. Death card, Page of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. It's like almost they saved you from heartache before you got too deep. Now leave it alone, is what I'm hearing. Because this person seems to talk a good talk. They just can't walk it. You've been on Quora? I've never been on it. Google sends me to it sometimes, and I just get off. And don't talk to Chat GPT either, because... Alright, Courtney. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome, my love. Okay. Things don't have to be as hard as you make them. I feel you do too much sometimes. And I don't know if it's you do too much for other people, you do too much for trying to get things going. I almost feel like you admit this sort of pressure. And Spirit's like, you need to just take it easy. Start enjoying it. Find something that you enjoy. Learn how to balance things. Because I think you put too much energy into something and then you wonder why things aren't working out. It's because there's a balance in life. Like, you have to have time for you and time for your career, your love life, all of those things, right? So I think this year you need to work on balancing that. Because if your cup is empty because you're constantly putting all this effort into something that's not going somewhere, you're going to wear yourself down. So you're just like, be patient. The process doesn't have to be overnight. The process takes time. And if you try to push too hard, you're kind of wearing yourself to the point of you're not going to make it, because by the time you get there, you're going to be so exhausted, you're not even going to be able to enjoy it anymore. And so there's a balance that's required in order to maximize this. I understand the want and I understand the desire and I understand that you have to do certain things, but do it from a place of not because of the end goal, but because of what difference you're making or what are you doing for your own self, kind of, you know? Because it kind of feels like the energy of like people that work all the time to get to buy things, right? They want the best cars, they want the best house, but they don't have time for their family, they don't have time for their loved ones, they don't even have time for themselves. So patience and being able to balance things is going to be very important. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself, boo. You're almost there. You just got to take your foot off the gas a little bit. Cruise control. All right. And I'm glad it rang true for you, love. All right, princess. What does S like and find attractive about you? He's a new guy. I think he likes it all, boo. But something about the way you look at him, there's something in your eyes that just lights him on fire. It almost like takes him back to being a kid again. Like the butterflies, the giggles, the spark. He wants to get like right in your face. Like right here. Look you dead on in your face. I don't know if y'all can see this card, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, you probably can't see it. Just get all up in your face. All right. Everything. Find you just everything. All right. If she's a senior citizen, then so am I. I think you're 200 years old. I feel like I'm 200 years old. But only 45 of that. It's crazy. You're just an old soul, boo. You're just an old soul. Tiffany. Message from your spirit guides. Hey, I don't take offense. I know I'm getting old. It's okay. It's okay. Messages from spirits, please. You know what? This is my 9 year. 45 equals 9. It's a 9 year. And the other day my subscribers were 999. So I'm definitely in alignment this year with the nines. Definitely very singular too. Okay. I know, I feel like 2 billion actually. Physically, I feel 200 years old. All right. Something you're holding on to is causing conflict in your life. And I keep hearing, but I love them. I love them though. I love that though. I'm going to hold on to it. And then you like stress about holding on to it. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. I just kind of feel like your love is so focused on something behind you that you're not facing what's in front of you, and it's causing some kind of conflict and like unopenness. So like if you want new things, the new things are having a hard time getting in because of that whole, like, when you hold on to something, your hands are closed, right? Like if I hold on to this pen and someone tries to hand me something, sure, I could try, but after a while it'd be like, oh, I'd fumble it, right? So I don't know what this is. This could even be like a mother wound that causes conflict in your life and keeps you from being able to receive things because you're too busy giving things. I don't know. It just feels like it's time to just surrender it all. Open your hands up and be like, you know what? Give it all away. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that's been here, done that. Nope, I'm done. If it comes back in a different form, great. But I can't hold on to this anymore because all it's doing is causing some sort of conflict. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be like somebody. It could be an idea. It could be something you learned. It could be not being open to the things that are meant for you because you're holding on to something that you may not even be aware of. All right. Nirvana. Did you get Rosie? Was that Rosie? No, that was Raven. I will never grow up. Never in life. What kind of person will you date next? Let's see. I think there's something that's not over yet. And I don't know if that's like somebody you dealt with in the past or there's a cycle that you're still kind of going through. But this feels more of like a return of something that was once thought of as gone. So it feels more of like a past person is going to be like the next person. A return of something because the cycle hasn't finished or there's still something to be done in that connection. Possibly a Scorpio. Because I've got the Judgment and the Death card. And those are both Scorpionic energies. So, maybe a Scorpio. Ari. able to afford a cat? A car, right? Is that a cat or a car? I'm thinking it's a car. Hold on. No, it is a cat. Will you be able to afford a cat? What kind of cat you trying to get? A Persian or something? Aren't they expensive? What do you need a cat for? You got mice? I'm going to use the one that's got the cat on it. Let's see. Can you afford a cat? Cats are really low maintenance. All they need is food and a litter box and litter. But, let's see. Oh, you just want somebody to cuddle with. Spirits like be patient. Don't rush into anything. The right one will come at the right time. Because Temperance has a cat. Right? But you're just starting out, so don't like overdo yourself. There's a cat in every picture too. The cat's kind of looking down on you. So this one is behind you. This one is it's coming for you. Maybe a black cat is important. Don't make any rash decisions, because honestly you don't want a cat that you don't really connect with, right? Like if you're gonna get one, make sure this is one that's like you built a bond with, or like an instant bond or something. Just be patient is what it's saying. The right cat will come along, but you're just starting out, you're just learning. Don't rush into it. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I want a Maine Coon so bad. That's the only cat I want, is a Maine Coon. They're so big. One day I will have a Maine Coon. I'm claiming it right now. One day. Not tomorrow. One day. Alright, Nana, it's your turn, boo. Is there a genuine commitment, engagement, or marriage on the way to you soon? Let's see. Yes. I have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. That's a divine connection. Someone that understands you, possibly another air sign. I would say if you're gonna date an air sign, maybe I don't know, an Aquarius, because you're immutable and you need something to be able to like ground you down a little bit. So maybe it's an Aquarius. Just keep looking though, because you're gonna meet somebody of like mind, and just the truth. The Ace of Swords. Because Geminis are hard to understand, and I mean Pisces are too. I'm not trying to talk about Geminis like, oh my gosh, they're horrible. No, but they are hard to understand. They don't even understand themselves most of the time. So you need somebody that's not gonna be all over the place like you. But yeah, you're gonna find them. I know, I have a Pomeranian. The reasons behind that are just not it. Y'all want a Gemini Pomeranian? Khaleesi is up for grabs. You're welcome. You deserve it, babe. It'll come. I can't read my handwriting. So whoever Jean says is next is next. This is so crazy. The other day I was freezing to death, couldn't get warm, and today I'm burning up. It's crazy. That's a Persian cat. The flat-faced ones are the Persian cats. You have a Pomeranian too? My problem was is I had a Pomeranian that grew up with my kids, and I love this dog to death. So when I got this one, I did it for the breed because I loved my Pom, but they're so not the same. And so I shouldn't have gone with another Pomeranian. I probably should have gone with a different breed. You're welcome, Ari. Sarome. What was your question? She posted? I thought she was saying she had a Pomeranian. Hold on. Must have missed it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Does Robert mention or discuss you to his folks? What does he do then? Okay. It feels like he has expressed how excited he was about this connection, like how much he fell in love with you. But he also tells them about like the conflict that the two of you had. Possibly there was some kind of like imbalance. Like maybe everything seemed great when the endorphins were off the roof, and then, reality sunk in and something wasn't balanced. I don't think they speak negatively. I think they just tell them how they're feeling at the time because they trust them. I do feel they're hoping like for a chance for things to come back together. That's possibly what they could talk to them about as well. Like I would love to make up for whatever's been broken, because it looks like something happened that wasn't very comfortable or wasn't expected. It definitely didn't feel well. All right, Rosie. Who is that? Hold on. Virgo? Alright, you're late, babe. I know, you always come on asking me, are you coming on today? Are you coming on today? And then when I come on, you don't show up. Boo-hoo. At least you said hi, though. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Alright, thank you, Lilima. I am hot. Oh. I might just take this jacket out. Is the story between Vanny's and you actually over? Alright, let's see. Thank you, Rachel, for your 4 donations. And thank you, Lilima, for your 2. You'll go after Rachel. It's like y'all had a race. Alright, give me a second. Let me do Virgos real quick. Is this story over? It's over when you say it's over. I kind of feel like you're still wanting it to come back. I got the Knight of Pentacles, which would mean this person's been slow to move, slow to come. The Devil, toxic. 3 of Cups. They'll be back, right? But as long as you keep letting them back, they'll keep coming back. I can't tell you when. It's not definitely not over. But I would say the best thing for yourself is to let it go, because it does not look like this person has any intention on being any different. They want what they want when they want it, and that's how it runs. So you can take the loss and you say that it's over, because you're no longer going to answer their calls. You're not going to listen to all their crybaby bullshit. They promising the world to you, all that. So of course it'll keep happening until you stop letting it, is kind of the feeling that I'm getting. I mean, you can always hope for the best, but it doesn't look like they come with the best energy. So, all right, Rachel, what is your first question? And I'm sorry, I'm always going to be 100% honest with you of what I see. But that's for you to understand, you know what I mean? Okay. Jeff texted you today, yesterday, how Jeff feels about you. Alright, let's see. How does Jeff feel about Rachel right now? Let me clarify before I say anything. And thank you to whoever just donated. You'll go after Lalima. And they're actually thinking about ending something. And I'm not sure if it's ending things with you. The way that they're showing me is they're picking up on something toxic, or they're toxic. There's some hidden things. Maybe they think you have something you hide. Maybe they're lying about as much as they care about you. There's a lot of conflict that shows up. I don't know if y'all are having conflict or not, but maybe they're trying to end something in their life that brings a lot of conflict. But we did ask how they feel about you. Because they're like, I'm trying. I want to work this out, but I have a feeling that it's going to end, because they're picking up on something toxic. And I don't know if it's like, maybe you call them all the time. Maybe you talk to them all the time, and they're not ready for all of that, right? Ten of Cups, Tower. I just feel like they're thinking of a big change here. I don't know if the change is with you or just in their life in general, but they don't want to fight. It's kind of what they're saying. And I don't know if you're fighting with them or not. But they showed me the Death card twice, the Moon, the Devil, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups. It's like all they want is the Ten of Cups, but they don't know how they're going to get there with you. Or there's something else going on that they have to get rid of in order to give you the Ten of Cups. So I don't know, girl. This is all over the place. maybe some kind of fear creeped in, right? And like all of a sudden they're like, can't do this anymore. I don't know. I don't know why they showed me the death card twice though, if we're talking about you. Especially with the devil. Oh, okay. So he's fighting with his exes. Alright, let me get to your second question. Hold on, babe. Maybe he's just got so much conflict in his life. He's like, I don't have time for, like, I can't give her what I need to give her because of all of this. Like, I gotta end this. It just feels like a lot of mess that he's in. Alright, let me see. Number 2. Ah, hold on. Did you post number 2 already? I see 3. Okay. What's Jeff's thoughts and actions towards you? Okay. I don't know. Let me see. What deck do I want to use? Let's use the sparkly one. Thoughts and next actions. I got this new deck. I think I'm going to use it. Kind of see like, this is called Curiosity. You know, like sipping on the tea. We're going to try that as the clarifiers. But let me get this out here first. Thoughts and next actions. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting is like, the thoughts are, like I said earlier, he wants a happy family, right? But it's going to take time. And you're going to have to be patient with him for something to balance out in his life, because something still is ending, or he's trying to end it. But it keeps coming back to haunt him is what I'm feeling. So it makes more sense now that I see it came out like this. But there's a big change, right? And that could be like what's stressing him out, why he showed me that. But let's clarify and see like what is going on that needs to end, and any kind of actions. Okay. So we've got double life. Let me put my glasses on for this. Double life. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. Now that could be him dealing with you and trying to deal with the other stuff. There's just so much going on that it's hard to focus. And then we have shady dealings. This says there's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. So he could be doing some kind of, you know, washing of money or something. It says doing the work. Growth is happening behind the scenes. Healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. And plot twist. New info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. So I think maybe if you're hoping and praying that like he ends this double life, it probably is going to end because of the doing the work and the plot twist. Because I think he's tired of fighting with the other. So the plot twist, I guess, would be him finally finishing and doing the work, really getting rid of all that extra stress and craziness. Because I'm kind of getting like whoever's fighting against him, maybe it's happened before to where like they get into a relationship and this person gets extra just to make sure that the relationship ends. They don't really want them. They just, you know, try to keep them from moving on in some sense. like trying to claim him or something. But he's got a lot of negative energies around him, so just protect your energy. Because even if you don't deal with these women that are coming after him, it's still like energetically when you talk to him, he's holding their energy because they just put it on to him. Not physically, but like however the fighting is going on. But that's what I got. Hey there, my Noah. Alright, so number 3. Oh my gosh. I was hoping I'd never see that name again, girl. Speaking of the devil. Alright, number 3. Can I clarify? Is it his ex? I was told he has issues with baby mamas, not you. Okay. Hold on. Can you find out what he's trying to end? Okay. He does money laundering. Well, the cards told on him. And thank you again, Rachel, for your 2 donations. I'm going to end my donations after that one. Alright. Let's see. So we know he money launders. That's not great. Let's see. What is the fighting about? Is it the baby mamas or what's going on with that? It feels like it all centers around somebody being very selfish about money. Kind of what he's saying is like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Maybe he owes money or he's trying to give them the money and they're always wanting more money for the kids or something. Like he's just having to give in so many areas. But I feel like whoever it is that he has to give money to, they're selfish. So they're always coming up for other reasons as to why they may need more money. And then when he doesn't give it to them, they're like, you're not a good dad. You're not a good this. I need this for the kid. Blah, blah, blah. So he kind of feels stuck. And he's not sure. Maybe the fighting is more internal. Like, should I start this connection when I've got all this drama still attached to me? And so maybe he's fearful. Like, I don't want to drag her into all this, right? Because there's a lot going on. And his focus is all over the place, right? Now, I think the baby mama tries tricks and all these things trying to get his attention, probably because he doesn't give attention. That's where the fight comes from. Because whoever this is still loves him and they still want him, and they're trying to sneak back in through other ways of manipulation or whatever. But yeah, I definitely feel like that's where the conflict is. I won't say that they're physically fighting or yelling. I don't know. I just feel like it's a shit show that if you date him, you're gonna have to deal with at some point, or he's gonna have to end it. That's probably why he showed me the death card. Like, I just want it done. I want it over with. I want all the conflict out of here. You know, I'm tired of freaking dealing with it. So, like, he just feels tired in general. Like, he doesn't want to have to breadcrumb you because all the attention is being forced on him somewhere else. Okay, what does Jeff feel about her? Hold on. And then I got you, Lalima. Okay. Okay. From what he's telling me, it's like it never really was anything except for like a toxic cycle anyway. I don't think that there was a relationship. Like maybe there was a promise of a relationship, or I kind of feel that he focused more on work than this person, and this person was waiting for him to man up for her, right? Now he doesn't want to have anything to do with her. He's like giving her as little as possible for the kids, from what I can see. But regardless, she comes with a tower. She comes with a shit show, right? Like, because she wants something with him. And what he tells her is no. And we're not doing that. I'm not doing it with you. So I don't think you need to be scared of him having any kind of like feelings for her. Because the connection just feels more for like the children. For the family. Like he feels stuck. Like there's nothing he can do about it except for like give to it. In some way. Because his children are there. Or whatever. His child. He tries to keep himself away from her. He tries not to let her get to him. He kind of prays for her to go away. Because all she wants is a commitment. And he's like, no. He wants success in life. And she ain't it, is basically what he's saying. Like, if I have to be single the rest of my life, I'd rather do that than to get back with this chick. So, yeah, you don't have nothing to worry about there. Alright, Lilima, you're next, babe. And then, Rachel, I got your other two. I'm Alright, Lilima. Let me reposition myself because I cannot sit on my butt right because my tailbone's floating around in there. So I have to reposition a little bit. Alright. Hold on, Rachel. Alright, so your boss mailed SOP. Noah. Alright, let's see. Okay. feel like regardless if you talk to them or not, it's all going to work out for your benefit in some way. Um, if you do talk to them, keep it really light. It doesn't feel like it needs to be a hard conversation or anything like that. Maybe just bring it up. Don't worry yourself about it, is what I'm getting. But it looks like a positive thing for you. Let's see. It's kind of saying like you don't have to do anything. I mean, it's really up to you what you do. Because at the end of the day, you're still going to reach the same point. And I hope that makes sense to you, but that's the way it feels. Like, you don't have to. But if it makes you feel better, go ahead. Because I feel like regardless, it's all going to work out the way it's supposed to for your benefit. But if it's stressing you out and you're worried about it, or you're like thinking about it, go ahead and say something. But I kind of feel like regardless, it's going to go in your favor. All right. Well, Lima, what was your second question, babe? First of all, no, I do not think you're a dad. And second of all, we've had this conversation, sir. But I love you, boo, nonetheless. Ooh, your family's setting you up with somebody? Uh-oh. Let's see. How is it gonna go? Oh, I don't do super chats. All my donations come through other sources, but they're closed today anyway, so... You got 4 major arcanas with this man. The Magician, the World, the Star, the 8 of Swords, and the Emperor. This feels like you were meant to meet this person. 9 of Cups at the bottom. Like, Spirit keeps telling me you've been asking for this. What you been asking for, Lilima? Because they say you've been asking for it, and this is it. A whole new world. You may not see it at first, though. It might be one of those slow burns, but definitely a very powerful energy with this. You haven't come this far to only come this far. You've learned the lesson of all the things that have come against you up until this point. You're at the place now where you've got healthy boundaries. You've learned to transmute pain. You learn to surrender yourself to something bigger than you. And I honestly think this is like answered prayer. Because this man is showing up as a Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, Emperor, like a boss. And I feel like you might get a little fearful. And that's why Spirit said you haven't come this far to come this far. You asked for something, didn't you? You wanted somebody like this, didn't you? Okay, now you're going to have to come back and like tell me all about this because I got chills. Nobody knows how to read. Okay. I'm blind, so I can't read. I know you didn't mean me, but yeah, I don't know. All lists are closed. There's lots of X's. Don't donate. No more. All lists. Free lists. Super lists. Oh my goodness, Lalim. All right, Rachel. Come on. Where's your next two questions? That's right. You might just get it, so be careful. But this one looks like something that was very positive she asked for. No, Rachel donated 2 more times before I closed it. What do you mean not yet? Rachel donated 2 more times. Okay, whatever. Nirvana didn't donate, though. What do you mean? Oh, you did. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, Nirvana. My bad, boo. I didn't know what the name was. I'm sorry. Okay, Rachel, hold on. Hold on. I had to check it. I'm sorry, Nirvana. My bad, boo. Alright, let's see. What's Chantel's thoughts on the future of our relationship? Let me use this one. I haven't used it all night. Alright. Temperance and the Ten of Cups. In time. Like, they're patient that in time, the two of you can come together and have a beautiful family. Or some kind of beautiful relationship. Whatever that means to you. Or to them. Because I feel like this person may have been caught in the illusion of being stuck. Like, everything had to be hard. So, no matter what happened, there was always a problem. It's almost like they had an illusion of what things were supposed to be. They couldn't see that they were kind of moving in the wrong direction in the past. And they ended up hurting themselves, is what I'm getting. But now it looks like they're kind of taking, like, responsibility. But they have to come to terms with it within themselves first. Because there was some kind of illusion they were living under that, like, was hurting them. Maybe they had secrets. Maybe things were hidden. Maybe, you know, it was a lot that went on between the two of you. To where it was really hard to see, like, the light, I guess. Like, maybe this person was the type that was depressed, or they thought everything had to be hard. Maybe they felt like if you didn't fight, there wasn't a relationship or something. Let me see. know if the two of you discuss like twin flames or soulmates or something like that, but I kind of feel like they feel that connection with you. And if you listen to people when they talk about how twin flame relationships are supposed to be, they're expected to be hard, right? They're expected to wake the other person up. They're expected to do X, Y, Z. And so maybe this was a like considered a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection, and maybe they didn't understand the main point was unconditional love. It wasn't about like the path to get there, right? Because the path does lead back to self, but I think they're understanding it more. And they're coming to some sort sense of realization over this. Hold on, let me look at your chat and see if we can work this out. Okay. So there's a judgment call being made, right? And she's understanding like the victory in this. Because at first, no, she didn't see it. She didn't see it at all. And she ended up hurting herself. And I think she's, whatever she was hiding under the moon, whatever feelings she kind of pushed aside, have now kind of surfaced to the point that she understands the Lovers, Two of Cups. And the Seven of Wands to me is her learning to stand on her own, learning to set healthy boundaries, learning that not everything has to be that difficult, right? And with the Six of Wands here, when and if the two of you do come together, she wants it to, the arguments, the fighting, all of the things that happened before this to change and for you two to have success and victory together. But it definitely wasn't in the past. So the Justice here card is here as well. So she wants things to be restored, that balance to be restored. So hopefully that helps, love. And that's the whole purpose, is to come back to self and learn that you can't put conditions on love, right? We love who we love. And we love them unconditionally no matter what they do or what they say. It just doesn't go away. Because that's where true love lies, right? And it doesn't have to be a fantasy. It's the illusion that you're taught doesn't have to be it. The song playing right now is a remake to Ain't No Sunshine. And it feels like they're beatboxing. Maybe she feels there's no sunshine when you're gone. Alright, Rachel. Your turn. My bad. It has no conditions. But we gotta love ourselves first to understand that. Because sometimes we don't recognize our own shadow. And so it's easier to focus on other people's shadows. But once you come to acceptance with your own shadow, you realize you're not in any place to judge anybody else. You know, you gotta face that ego and realize, like, I'm pretty fucked up. You know, I've done some bad things, and like, I can't judge nobody. But anyways, Rachel, I got you. I'm sorry. And thank you, Jean, for showing me that. I didn't mean to miss you, Nirvana. I'm so sorry. It's all love. I didn't mean it. And my mods are amazing for catching my slips, but a lot goes on. So, can you clarify Jeff wants to end the drama with his exes because he doesn't want to be with her, but what does that have to do with our connection? Okay. I'm just going to speak on this. It has to do with your connection because no matter what, that is the mother of his child. And no matter what happens, you're always going to have to deal with her. He's always going to have to deal with her. And just like you saying, what does it have to do with y'all's connection? It has everything to do with y'all's connection. Because that child is a part of him and she's going to be in and out, right? So if you can't come to terms with the fact that this woman is going to be there, then there's already some conflict, right? Some misunderstanding. Because for him, yeah, it's over. The connection is over. The partnership with them is over. But that doesn't mean that person is gone out of their life. So it's going to be part of y'all's connection, right? Especially if he's dealing with drama from this person. If he's, it's going to affect his money, it's going to affect his time, it's going to affect everything. Like, as much as he would like things to be there for you, like, he would like that to happen, he would like y'all's situation to go somewhere, he still has things from the past that are going to come up that he really doesn't have control over. The only thing he can do is set healthy boundaries against this person, and it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you, and that's what it has to do with. It has to do with, he's at the 10 of Swords. Like, it's over, it's done with, but has he healed from it? I don't think so. I definitely don't think she's healed from it. And so it's going to be part of the situation regardless. And he wants a commitment with you. 2 of Cups, Hierophant. He does. But he's not sure how to make that happen if, like, he's constantly having to deal with this other stuff. He just feels trapped to it. And as much as he tries, it keeps coming back and he's constantly fighting it. And I don't know why you can't understand that, but it does look like, as the reason why he shows me this is because that is his life. Having to fight with her, having to deal with that, having to pay her money, having to, you know, constantly worry about his children or whatever. He's telling you, like, it's done, but he still is trapped to it. There's not much he can do about it. And he needs you to accept that. And I guess that's why he brought it up, is because that's something that if you're going to be with him, you're going to have to accept. And you can't be jealous about it. You can't be worried about this, that, and the other, because he's showed me over and over and over again, it's done. But I don't know. I hope that makes sense, Rachel. Okay, you accept it. But that's why it came out in the reading, is what I'm saying. That's why he showed you that, was because it's like, that's what he's dealing with. It's hard to give you all of his attention when his attention is fractured with conflict and having to do this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Like, he wants things with you, but he's just, like, fearful that all of the drama that he's experiencing is going to overflow into the amount he's able to give you, I guess. Okay, maybe I worded that wrong, but you were saying, like, how does he feel about her? Is he with her? Did she stay at the house? Like, you're worried about her, right? You're saying, like, does he have feelings for her? Why is he still dealing with her? And he's just showing you, like, I'm not dealing with her, but she is in my life. I hope that makes sense. You see, that question right there, is he trying to date her? He's told me, and every time I've read for you today, he doesn't want to date her. He doesn't want anything with her. He's ended that, but he still has to deal with her. But I could read again for it. Okay, is he dealing with her romantically or just co-parenting? This man just showed me 5, 5, 5. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Like, it's just conflict. It's a loss. Like, no, I don't want to date this person. Like, I try my hardest to stay away from this conflict. I'm trying to get away from it as fast as possible. He's co-parenting. Because the way that he says it is, she's nothing but trouble. She's nothing but drama. And he showed me 5, 5, 5, which is exactly what came out in that first reading. Fives are indicative of change. Like, there's big change here. Like, he wishes he didn't have to talk to her, because there's always conflict with her. Another 5 of Pentacles again. Like, no. Like, he would love for it to be balanced. He would love for her to accept that it's over and it's done with, and like things, like find some sort of like healed co-parenting type of thing. Like, he would love for that. But she has a very unhealthy attachment to him, whoever this one person is. I think it's for both, honestly, like, because there's so many 5s in conflict here. There's always a bunch of people in the mix, so he doesn't want to date them. He's just trying to co-parent, but they make it very difficult because they want more. You understand? I hope it works out for you, and I think it will. You just gotta quit worrying about them other women. And I'm not trying to say you're complaining about it, but I'm saying you're worried about it. You're concerned about it. You're concerned about his connection with his baby mamas. And that's okay. But I'm telling you, there, from what I keep seeing over and over, he has nothing to do with them except for the kids. It's just, you're going to have to accept that. You're going to have to believe him when he says that, because if you don't believe him, then the connection's already over with, right? You got to trust the people you're with, or things are already not starting out right, if you feel me. And I understand, Amako put you through some stuff. And please don't talk to him. I saw his name earlier and I was like, damn, I thought we were done with him. But anyways, thank you for your donations, love. I really appreciate you so much. And I hope you did not take what I said as I'm trying to come for you. I'm just trying to tell you the way that I'm being shown. I do not feel he's trying to work it out with them, no. Alright, Jean, it's your turn, babe. And I'll see you on my next one, boo. Just relax. You gotta trust this man. Just surrender. Don't have expectations. Just have fun. Especially if he looks good and he's packing, girl. Just enjoy it. If he's a lesson, enjoy that lesson until it's over with. All right, Jean. Okay. He probably did too. Eyes, feelings. Let's see. What does he expect from you, huh? Let's go back to this deck. Alright, let's see, Gene. King of Pentacles. That one came out quick. High Priestess. Temperance and Nine of Pentacles. Emperor at the bottom. Nine of Cups. I kind of feel like he's just giving it time. Because you're someone, how do you say it? Like, okay, if you go to a restaurant and you pay $100, right, for something on the menu, something different, something extravagant, you're going to want to savor, like, even the first taste of it, right? That first bite of it. You're trying to figure out, like, what spices are there. And for some, I don't know why I'm getting this. It's like savoring you. And it's the way Spirit is guiding him to move. I don't know why. He's like, we're slowly blending the juices together. We're going to cook them up correct. Why do they keep... Something about food. Maybe I'll talk about food a lot. Something about... or like even like people that drink wine. They twirl it around in the glass. They smell it. They do all this extra stuff, right? He's like already claimed you with the King of Pentacles. But he's like trying to get you on that soul level. Like savor the flavor. And that's a glass of wine right there. He's hot for teacher though. I know that because that Queen of Wands is sitting back here with the devil, like. Oh my gosh. He needs to work. He used to work at a restaurant. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, it's something about blending the ingredients, getting it just right. Some of these images, they give me my head. I'm like, oh, I cannot say that. He's got a very vivid and wild imagination. I'm just going to say that much. Like, he's pictured it all. He's confusing. They're all confusing. They're all confusing. Everybody's confusing. I'm confusing. You're confusing. We're all confusing. Even if we don't feel confusing, we're confusing to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody understands. But I think he does it on purpose almost. To throw you off. To be... Because you could... I think that's your problem, okay? So think about Twilight, right? Edward and Bella. Edward was so confused because he couldn't read Bella's mind, right? She was the only person he could not read the mind of. And so that made her different. That made her special. And maybe he's special to you because normally you can read through people. You can understand them. Like, even if they try to hide stuff, you'll read through it. But with him, you can't. So he's like your little kryptonite, right? He's the one that is different. And you're the one that's different for him. So it makes sense. That's cute. I don't know. I think he's gonna be something to you in the future. It feels like a lot. Girl, you're a Leo. Of course you respond to it. Of course you do. Scorpios and Leos, that's a hot combination. Well, I wish y'all all the best. And thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for always putting a smile on my face. I love every time I come on. Y'all are amazing. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to everybody that donates. Everybody that just sits here and listens to me ramble. I love y'all. I will be back on Friday. I got work. I got baby from here until forever, it seems like. So I might come on a little tired Friday. Bear with me. But I love you guys. I hope y'all have an amazing holiday. If I don't see you before then, I know, Jean, you always show up for me. And Jeannie, I understand if your family's in town and all that. Man, they hot, right? But I love you guys. I won't quit. I'm going to quit rambling now. And I'll see y'all again soon.